Hello, welcome back to Mass Games, and today we're back talking about some MCP minis. I haven't done this in a while actually. I think I've got 9 videos on my MCP playlist. I was going to do a lot more of these, I just literally haven't done them. And I've got a few more painted now, so I can actually do more videos on it. So yeah, today we're talking about Wasp. She comes with Ant-Man, obviously. And I did Ant-Man a long time ago, so yeah, I'll link his video in the description if I remember. So yeah, let's talk about the mini first. So yeah, you get two, obviously. You get normal size Wasp and you get mini Wasp. Now, mini Wasp normally comes on this little screw thing, but I actually decided to stick some these are skateboarding bolts to hold a skateboard together. And I had them spare, so I stuck them on the base to make it look a little bit smaller. Because obviously normally it won't look as small, so yeah, this makes it a little bit smaller. And if you can see down here, I try to include like the metal screw and bolt down there. It kind of doesn't really look like it, but I tried my best to do that because I added a little dice down there. But yeah, I quite like Wasp. One of my favourite things to play with. She is in Avengers and A-Force. I think that's it. But yeah, let's actually go on to the card and talk about the card. So the card, right. She is this is a weird transform card before they did the whole 2 cards. So like, I know the new Captain Marvel has 2 cards for transform. This one has 1. But yeah, she is a 3 threat. She has 5 health. Her defense is 3 to 3, so not too bad. When she's normal size, she's medium movement, size 2. When she's tiny, she's large movement, size 1. So really cool. If you keep her small, she's very fast. And let's start with the normal Wasp anyway. So yeah, she's also Janet Van Dyne Wasp as well. So that's her name. So size changing Smackdown, sorry. So this is range 3. It's a 5 dice physical. It's a builder, so no power. So after stack is resolved, this character gains power equal to damage dealt. So normal. This is cool. So after the attack is resolved, this character may transform Wasp Tiny. If it transforms, it drops all objective tokens. This is holding. So yeah, you can't hold. Basically, with Ant-Man and Wasp, when they're tiny, you can't hold objectives. It's in like their rules over here, which I'll get to eventually. But yeah, pretty cool. So you can do so normally it costs 1 power to change size. But if you're in range 3, you can just do an attack. Doesn't matter if you do damage or not, you automatically transform to tiny. So that's a good way of actually using change size instead of using power. So yeah, change size. This card drops all objective tokens if holding them, and then transform into tiny. Only use once per turn. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. Again, 1 power. And then we've got PM disc. So choose the entire training feature, size 3 or less within 2. Throw at medium. Again, 3 power to do a size 3 throw. Medium, that's actually a pretty good throw, to be honest. It is quite spendy at 3 power, but not too bad. Then we've got PM particle control. When this character is targeted by an enemy attack or would suffer a collision, you may use the superpower. This character drops all of its jet tokens, it's holding and transforms to tiny before the attack concludes. Now the reason you want to do that is, so you might think, why would I want to go small? It's because it does give them stealth. So I'll go backwards through the tiny part of Wasp. So you just get stealth, but this does not. Say if it was range 4 attack and you change tiny, stealth does not kick into play because that says if it's targeted attack, and because the attack is already happening, you basically still going to hit by the attack. I used to think it did, but it doesn't. It will need to say on this rule, the attack doesn't continue for that to happen. So it still gets hit even though it's stealth, but you do get tiny superhero. So his character can maybe re-roll any normal defense dice or dodge dice. Additionally, his character cannot hold objective tokens. So yeah, there you go. So you get to re-roll all your defense dice. That's why that is quite good to be small. You can't. The problem with the tiny Ant-Man and Wasp is you can't hold objective tokens. So they're cool, But for someone who likes, like me, who likes to grab a jet token to run away, you can't do it with these. So they're good. I like these characters, but not for whole objectives. And also you got chain size. Again, you drop all jet you drop all jet tokens and you change back into normal for 1 power. Again, there's an attack that does it though. So you get Stinger Blast, range 2. So very small. Remember, you are a tiny wasp, so you're very small. So there's not going to be a lot of range. Attack resolved. You get gain power equal damage dealt. The target character does not gain power for. So basically, you don't gain power. The enemy doesn't gain power for doing the attack, which is pretty nice. Then we've got Fury Wasp. As attack resolved. So this is a the first one was range 2, 5 dice energy attack. So Wasp Fury is a range 3, 6 dice energy attack. This is a spender, so it costs 2. As attack resolved, this character may advance medium, which is pretty nice. As attack resolved, you go back into normal. So yeah, you can. So when you're tiny, you could technically move long, do this attack, then move medium, then technically move 1 distance to transform into Wasp. So if you don't know how to transform works, it's basically you have normal Wasp, you put a range 1, which is the end of the movement, and you place tiny Wasp within 1, or not within 1, but range 1. So you do get a little bit of movement when you transform as well. And that is everything, I think, because the injured side is exactly the same. I'm just checking the health and stuff. Yeah, I don't think there's any distance difference in injured or normal, so they're exactly the same. Also, both of these have flight. So with A Force, you can use the drop off card with Wasp because she has flight, so you can drop off a massive She-Hulk and hit people really hard. Yeah, I really like Wasp. I used to think Wasp was better than Ant-Man because of the long move, which is tiny. But Ant-Man has a superpower that lets him move range 3, I think, while being tiny. Actually, while being medium. Anyway, I prefer Ant-Man to Wasp, but if I was using A-Force, I would definitely stick Wasp in there, as well as you get extra power because of A-Force affiliation. But yeah, that is my Wasp. I'll now do some close-ups of my finished Wasp and minis. So yeah, there's my Wasp. Comment down below who you want to see next in my, I guess, review of MCP models or minis. If I have them in my collection, I'll obviously try and do them. If I don't have them, I might borrow someone else's that has them and do them. So yeah, if you love me, please get a thumbs up, new channel, or subscribe. Bye.